Hi guys, here's what nobody tells you about getting the truth out of a woman. It has nothing to do with how many times you ask. It has everything to do with how she perceives your awareness. See, women are wired for emotional safety and strategic communication. They don't lie just to deceive, they lie to control the narrative, to protect perception. And if you don't understand how to navigate that, you'll never get a straight answer, the one that you're looking for. You'll only get the version of the truth she thinks you're ready to hear. See, most men are reactive, but you move different when you actually understand the game. And that's exactly why I wrote my book, Attraction Secrets, to hand you the leverage most men never even realize they're missing. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Number one, she tells the truth when she thinks you already know it. This is the very first key. If she believes you're in the dark and clueless, she'll edit everything to protect herself. But if she senses, even subtly, that you're already 10 steps ahead, she won't risk spinning a lie. She'll default to honesty out of survival. So how do you know that? You observe first. Not her words, but her patterns, because body language is the part she can't control when she's caught off guard. She suddenly acts different. She acts like she's searching for the right answer. She breaks eye contact. She changes the subject. She's telling you something without saying it. And if you really want to level up, pay attention to what changes in her behavior depending on the topic. Some men only watch what she says, but the real clue is when she gets comfortable. You bring up another guy and her body tightens. You ask where she was last night and her tone shifts. You mention loyalty and she goes quiet. You're not being paranoid, you're finally paying attention. Number two, ask once, then stay silent. Most men ruin their leverage by pressing, by repeating the same question in different ways. You think you're being persistent, she thinks she still has control. Instead, ask the question once, clear, calm, collected, then say nothing. Silence is a mirror. Psychologically, it amplifies discomfort, especially when she senses you're not desperate for the answer. Most women will feel the need to fill the silence. And that's exactly where the truth leaks out. Not because you forced it, but because you created pressure by being unbothered. Number three, truth hides inside over-explanation. Here's what trained interrogators know. The guilty always say too much. A secure woman gives short, direct answers. A woman who's hiding something gives you detail overload, random facts, unnecessary context, long timelines. Why? Because she's building a cushion. You're supposed to get lost in the details and forget the question. But now that you know that, you won't anymore. You'll listen to what's missing. You'll measure how far her explanation strays from the actual point, and you'll catch the moment her story starts to fall apart. Number four, reframe the entire conversation. Most guys approach like this. Just be honest with me. I need to know. This is the wrong frame because it's emotional submission. You just told her that your peace depends on her truth, and that gives her complete power. Instead, you say, I don't need to argue or dig. I just want clarity so I can move how I need to move. Now the pressure is on her because she's no longer controlling the conversation. She's realizing you're prepared to act on whatever truth comes up, whether she tells it or not. Number five, she opens up when you emotionally check out. Here's the final truth. Women don't open up because you chase the truth. They open up because they feel your energy shift. Once she senses you've detached emotionally, when she no longer feels the safety of your emotional investment, she panics. Why? Because her emotional ability to manipulate the narrative depends on your attachment to it. The second she feels that's gone, she rushes to fix it. She starts telling the truth, not because she wants to, but because you've pulled the power away from her. Getting the truth out of a woman isn't about being aggressive, it's about being undeniably aware. And when you act like a man who already knows the truth, she'll either tell you the truth or expose herself trying to hide it. What I just gave you here is one layer. Attraction Secrets takes you straight into the core of how women think, test, and respond to power. If you're ready to move different, the link's below. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.